Greetings, y'all. It's Matt from the Green Arcade, back playing some more Farming Simulator 19. Hey, we're back here at Kiwi Farms. It's very early in the morning, but I wanted to give you guys an update of where we are. Let's see. Field 26. It is just about ready. 29 is ready to harvest. Field 26 is just about ready. It does have weed in it, though. I want to get the weed out. It needs to be plowed. There's nothing we can do about that. But I do want to get the weed out. There is not a contract for it. There was one. I clicked on it and it disappeared, so I don't know what happened there. But we would definitely want to get the weed out. So I'm going to go ahead and purchase that. Just to give you an update, we have money. And how do we have money? Well, we did some grass work. Let's click on grass down here, go back up here, click on maybe growth or soil. We slept during the night, so it's going to be kind of hard to tell where we did this at. We mowed around 29. We mowed over here a lot. Got a lot of grass over here. Got a bunch of silage bales. We mowed around 13 and 14 again. And we sold them. The price had been holding steady at $7.12, which was really high. It's probably down now. Actually, no, it's still $7.12. Wow. That price is holding on. So we might do some more mowing at some point later if it stays around. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and go over and purchase 26. Because we want to get the weeds out. That'll take at least, that'll give us at least some of our yield on that field. The only bit that will take off will be the plowing, which, we can't do anything about. So we own field 26 now. Let's go over there and spray the weeds out of it. Or get caught up in here on our tank. Let's see. Let's get out of here. Here we go. Alright, so we just made a lot of money. Also, there is another update. I kept selling the silage bales even though we went past our price that we needed for the field. So that's why we have $1.5 million, which is a good thing because we've got an update. And we'll talk about that in just a second. Let me get this guy rolling here. Tell you what, let's start him on the north end because that's the way the crop grows, from north to south on these big maps like that. And my computer, guys, I don't know if you guys can hear it in the background, it's making a new noise. I don't know why my computer, it makes all these different noises. I probably need to clean it. I'll be honest, I haven't cleaned it probably since late fall, so it probably needs to be cleaned. It's really not that dusty or dirty in here though. I keep it pretty clean in here. So I probably just need to go ahead and I'm sure it probably sucks in some dust that I don't know about. So it's probably time to clean it. So after this episode, I'll get in there and clean it out. Alright, we got this guy rolling. Okay. This guy was doing a contract. Let me just get him out of the field here. It's buzzing. It's making a buzzing sound, and I don't know. I hope it's just a fan because the fans can be replaced. I don't know. It sounds like it's coming from more in the center part there somewhere. So I don't know. Need to get in there and clean it out. All right. So update. Let's see. This is where we sold our cotton bales. We sold all those. That's our wrapper. This is our tractor. It's another tractor. This, I guess we could start maybe from here. The Mod Pack 6 from Stevie released. And there's been a few changes. So let's go into the shop and talk about this. It's probably the best place to do it. The plows that we had, what do you call them? The 8-meter Agrosim plows, I think they were, are no longer under plows. They are now under subsoilers, which act as plows. And I'm going to have to, I don't know, the thing is, I don't know if I want to buy these back. One of them's the regular speed, one of them's the top speed one like we had. I'm thinking we can still create fields with these, even though they're subsoilers. Maybe he's got that to where we can do that, or we can do it with the, what do you call it? The CFC, the Cultivator Field Creator mod. I don't know. But there is a horse in here, and I think there's only one way really to test this. This is a 10-meter. It goes 1 mile slower than the Culti plows. than this one. I mean, this one's 17, this one's 16, but it's wider. So it does require, well, actually that one requires 420, that one requires 400, and it's wider. So we may go with that one. So let's take a look at this real quick. Let's go ahead and get, which one, what color do we want? Let's do the Challenger one. That color, and we want metal, maybe? So we're going to buy one of those just to see what we can do with it. Where's our Challenger tractor, by the way? There it is, it's on the line. So I'm going to take this up to the shop. I went to Lime Field 29, and apparently it was in a growth stage that you can destroy the crop in. So we're not going to get to line that one. Alright, while we're driving to the shop, we'll take a look at some other things. I'm trying to remember, what all did he bring? Probably a big note would be the Seed Hawk by Stevie. This I see as a huge investment because it can do cotton now, and it goes faster, and you have an increased capacity. So we will probably be investing in that. It's about time to plant our cotton. We get our, as soon as we get this sprayed and it grows, we'll get this harvested, and then we'll just plant cotton everywhere. Spinning out here. That guy is rolling over here. Get out of his way. Rolling, 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 rolling. What? Rolling, rolling, rolling. You know, you'd think with the sun being above that hill over there, there would be a little more light out here. I think that needs to be adjusted just a little bit. Just a little bit, just a little bit. Cut all the grass here. Eventually this won't matter. I mean, we've got our grass field planted up north there now, so we probably won't be doing too much mowing around the fields anymore. I did it that time because the price is insane. And our grass field isn't ready. It's actually still growing, I think, if I look at this. Yeah, it's still in the growth stage over here. I got kind of busy doing stuff and had to finish planting over here, so we'll wait for that to all turn orange up there. This color right there, that orange. Final growth state. And then once we cut it for the first time, we'll fertilize it after that. So to answer my question, we'll turn the help on for this. Of course, if this is under... This does do the plow texture, so even if it didn't do, you know, the plow bit, we still have the CFC. Yes, it does have the allow. See, it lists it as a cultivator, but it does have the allow create fields. But it also does the that's why it's confusing, because it says a subsoiler prepares for the next sowing. It can be used instead of a plow. So let me actually move down to what I'm looking at here. Subsoiler prepares fields for the next sowing. It can be used instead of a plow. So it does the plow texture, and with the CFC we can create fields with it. So this will probably be our go-to plow now. Will be this Horsch 10 meters. It's much wider, mucho wider than the 8 meter one. It's 10 meters, and it is a Stevie mod. So kudos, Mr. Stevie. Thank you very much. All right, we'll park this over here. Next things next. We want to get a Seed Hawk. May just start with one, and why not? We'll just go, I guess, with the Challenger brand here. You know, I'm looking at the color of the rims on that. I don't know. Are these silver in here? I don't know. We got some new tractors too. We may be replacing some tractors. Let's go over to large tractors. I think I saw a case in there. Where did the Stevie ones start? Here they are. So we've got all these by Stevie. Yep, there's a case by Stevie. What are our options on this? Oh, we got a wheel set up, guys. Ooh, he changed the tracks on it. That looks different. Well, oh yeah, global positioning system. That's something new I'm working with. I'm not really a fan of it, so I probably won't be using it too much until something else comes out, or I just, you know, get used to that one. But wheel setup. Oh, you can change this? Oh, you can make them wider. That's weird. At least the wheels are not oval, like on the one we had. That's a really different kind of track than I'm used to seeing. Wonder if that's a European thing. What else we got by Stevie in here? Anything new? Nope, we had these. This is the one we own. This is the one that was oval. Yeah, see how these wheels are oval here? Yeah, I don't like that. Yeah, that's a little bit much. I think this one is the same thing. It's just got it on the back. Yep. So yeah, weird looking quad track, but hey. Alright, so let's go over to Cedars here real quick. Come look at Cedars. So this is the one by Stevie. Let's see. We did the Challenger already. Let's do the Challenger color for the main color. Let's see. What would Challenger be? That one maybe? Yeah, that looks good. Rim color. You know, I'm starting to think that the silver is the color for Challenger, and metal is for what do you call it? Case. That looks good. Put the black covers on it. The design color is the doors. Jet black. No, I think the onyx color is better. Matches the rest of the cedar itself. So why don't we do that? Wheel setup. You can do twin wheels in the back, twin wheels in the front. I'm really a fan of the single wheel one. And capacity. We can now bump that up from 34.5 to 42.5. So yes, please. We will buy that. Okay. Now we need the toolbar bit here. So we want to change that to silver. We'll try silver, see how that looks. And we'll do the Challenger yellow. There we go. And there's no customization to that, so we will buy that. Yes. Okay. Go hook up that. That's $400,000 worth of equipment right there. Go hook it all up. Okay. This goes in the front of that. It's been a minute since I used one of these. I think the last time I used a Seed Hawk was over on maybe Welker. Back on 17. Welker Farms. Alright, we are all hooked up here. Tell you what, let's head down to the bit and fill this up. This is going to be a nice planter. It's got the width, it's got the speed. This is probably going to replace the Condor if it works out, because we've got some big fields here. This is a big field farm. Elsewhere I might do something. I might do the Condor on it, but this map is really set up for this particular planter. Sun's coming up. It's getting a little bit brighter now. It's a good thing. So we got $1 million left. I think the next property I'm going to buy is the homestead. Just saying, I might buy the homestead over there. And you know, I could mow around 35 and still meet that price up at Rose's Market. I'm thinking about it, guys. I might just do it. Plus, we need to get our money back for the plows that we had. Because those, I'll be honest, they disappeared when we replaced the mods. With that, he had the new pack with this in it and the updated bits. You know, silver doesn't look. Silver looks too bright. We might have to go back and put metal on that. Silver just looks too white compared to those rims on the Challenger. And they'd be metal rims. But yeah, I really want to buy the homestead, so that will probably be next on our list, because we need a new base of operations. We need to build some sheds and sturf. So yeah. Let's see, I cannot remember the functions to get this thing out on the controller. There we go, let's see. Open cover. It's left bumper and left on the D-pad. May have to move that tank. I gotta get a little ways away from this. Let me go ahead and move the tank here. Get it out of the way. And this planter will last a lot longer on having to refill. Alright, we'll drop that there. Back this up in here. And we will open that. That's going to open, what is that? Is that fertilizer tank or seed? I don't know. We'll pull up and see. Okay, this is seed. Or no, is it? I don't know. I don't know which. I can't remember which one's which. Okay, let me pull up and see if I can fill seed in here. If I can't fill seed in here, then this is probably the fert tank. Gotta hit that trigger somewhere. Maybe that's fertilizer. There it is, yep. Okay, so the back is the fertilizer tank. That goes in the rear. That must mean the front is the seed tank. So that's going to take a minute to fill up. We'll go ahead and just fill it on up. While that's filling, I'm going to move my cotton harvesters down to field 29 and let them start rolling. And that's going to take a minute as well. Everything takes a minute here on Kiwi. While we're taking a minute, I'm going to take a break here and take a drink of water. Alright, I am back. There's the homestead that we want to buy. So I think that's next on the list. What's planted over there now? Something new is planted there. What is that, barley? No. Ew, potatoes. And they planted corn again. Or actually, that might be the same corn that was there. So we'll be holding off on the homestead for now. We'll keep working contracts, I think. And making money. We're going to make money off of these cotton fields now. We're going to replant all these fields that we own now. So, I mean, we own 29, 26, 13, 14, 1, 35, 20, and now we have our grass fields up here. So, we're in the money. We're going to make money off our cotton and our silage bales. You know, I'm thinking about buying a flatbed to put these cotton harvesters on. Because this takes a minute to go across this map. Oh my gosh, 18 miles an hour, and we could load them up on a trailer and go at what, 70? Man, that thing is still filling up with fertilizer. I wonder how much money we're going to spend on fert. And then we got to fill it with seed. I think it takes more seed than it does fertilizer. Wow. We'll see that number when that number stops. It'll pop up a green number and or an orange number, and then we'll see how much it costs to fill that thing up with fertilizer. But you know it's good because it has that extended capacity. We can just plant there and hopefully still have capacity left over, move over to the next field, plant it too, and you know, go from there. There we go, $45,000 to fill that thing up. Ouch. That's $45,000. That's a contractor too. If we keep buying fields, we won't have any contracts left though. So, but you know, it's a good thing. I won't say it's a bad thing, it's a good thing, because we can plant our own crop down there. I need to pick that timber up so that I can plow all that up together down there by 29. Definitely need to do that. And now that we have that new thing from Stevie, that new subsoiler that can plow, we can do that. I wonder why he changed that. Because, you know, I don't think everybody has the Cultivator Field Creator. I don't think everybody has that mod. I wonder if that works without the... wonder if that mod that he makes works without that. I would almost go and turn the CFC off just to see if it does. So... driving along in our cotton harvester. We need to wash. It's getting kind of dirty. Getting a little bit dirty. But we've got cotton to harvest, so let's do it. You can see where I drove in the field there. I was like, yep, I'm going to pull up in here and I'm going to lime this sucker. Nope. I was like, You can see where I mowed all the grass around it here. But we will be plowing that up pretty soon. Go ahead and hire this guy. Let him start harvesting that cotton. Come on. Wrong button. You know what? I think we can cut this tree now. Pretty sure we can. Not that one over there, but this one I think we can. If we own this. Yeah, buddy, we own it. Alright, we can cut that now. We'll get to that later, though. Let me go get the other... Actually, you know what? Let me back this up to the seed thing. See how much seed cost. Fill this sucker up. Actually, I gotta move that over to the next bit, don't I? There we go. Oh yeah, this trigger's nice on these pellets, so... Alright. Now, I think, yes, it does hold more seed. So we'll see how much that cost. It holds 20,200 fertilizer. Alright, pretty decent. So yeah, I'm going to do some work here too. I may just do it off of the camera here. I'm going to come in, I think I'm going to redo what I did up here with that other texture. Because I put down the really green texture. And I didn't realize that the other texture also had the grass growth in it. So I'm going to redo this up here. Probably fill this back in. Honestly, I don't need this little section here. I could do maybe like a little grass field here. Maybe plow it up and plant grass here or something. I don't know. we'll wait and see. I definitely am going to redo this down here. Honestly, I could see moving the road over. Like here's the road that comes into the ranch. We could actually... We may wait and do this. I don't know. We may wait and do this after we move over to the homestead because I've got a lot of equipment down here. I could just scoot it over though. I still got those pallets there though, so... And I really don't want to place them back here again. You know, because you can't just move them. You have to sell them and then replace them. It doesn't cost. It doesn't cost much, but I don't know. I just don't want to move them. But yeah, I can honestly see moving the field over here, plowing all this up straight down through here, leaving a little bit of space between this and that little corral there, whatever you call that, and making this all field right here, coming right up against here. So then you're like, well, what about the road? Well, we move the road over. Bring the road over on this side of this corral, cut this tree down, and bring the road straight in through here so that it comes directly into the ranch here. We might have to raise this up just a hair, maybe right here. Maybe not. I think of the road. I think there's enough space right here for the road before it dips off right there. And then just have the road go straight up to the road. Straight through here. So I might do that. That will make up for what we're going to trim off down there by the camper. Because we're going to trim some of that off too. It's still filling with seed. We're going to spend $100,000 on fertin seed. It's not happening. So yeah, you see all this? Where the oh, what do you call that? Stubble or whatever this is out here. I'm going to bring that, I'm going to grass some of that in to make it to where the hired workers can turn around there instead of doing in rows. And probably move this over. But that's in the future. That's at some point in the future. Some point in the probably distant future because our money's going down really quick. But I do need to readjust for the plows that we, I guess, we'll say they were recalled. How about that? Let's make up some baloney story here. We'll say that our plows had a recall on them. So we got our full money back for them, or we will be getting our full money back for them in the mail. The check's in the mail. And who is Helper F? Oh, that's the spray guy. I was like, what in the world? I was like, I hired the cotton harvester out. All right, we got rid of our weeds, yes? Maybe? Yes, we got rid of the weeds. So the only thing it needs is plowing. Oh, it needs fertilizing too. Crap. Okay, let me grab the other fert guy. Where's he at? Oh, he ain't got nothing in him. Let me get this guy. Oh, come on. I want my engines to stay running. I don't care about fuel. I do, but you know. We gotta fert that. So it's not fully fertilized. I did not know it was not fully fertilized. There probably would not have been another mission on that. So we gotta fertilize this before it finishes growing. And it's in the last growth state. So we got a boogie. Man, we got a boogie. I'm just gonna fill up from the tank. So don't grow until we fertilize you. And then we can expand the field down this way too. Mowed all this grass. Boy, that was fun. Not really. Manually mowing is not very fun. It takes a minute. It's not bad with the crone, but it's still manually mowing. Alright, we might have a double episode here, guys. It's going to be extended. Or doubled, or whatever you want to call it. So I need to dump this herbicide and fill up really fast. I'm just going to pull up to the tank and fill up. So for the time being, I'm going to drop this last little bit of herbicide right here. Only one tank, that's not bad. Fill up the fertilizer really fast. Really super duper fast. That's the great thing about this tank, you can fill up so fast from it. And to refill the tank is slow as Christmas, but offloading from the tank is not that bad at all. And realistically, you'd have something hooked up to that to pump it out, but We don't. Come on, fertilizer roll. Hopefully he can finish doing this by the time it... you know what I may do? I may bring the other one down to help him. Because I have a feeling this thing is going to start turning over here in a minute. It's been dark green for a minute. And it'll turn yellow, and then we won't be able to fertilize it. Don't fast time at all right now. That would be bad. Alright, go, sir. Let me go grab the other guy and bring him on down. Fill him up and let him start on the other side. Kiwi Farms. Is that price still good for... Nope, it's going down. It just started going down. Crap. I was be like, oh, let's go mow around them other fields. But it's starting to go down now, so... The next time we do silage bales, we'll probably be cutting the grass up here where we planted it at. And it looks like it's growing. Technically, we could cut this now. I think. It is yellow. So, some of it's yellow. We want it to be dark orange. And eventually it will be. That's the final growth state. And we'll cut it and fertilize it. We got to fertilize immediately after we cut it. Still got to move that other cotton harvester too. I got a lot to do on Kiwi. Wish I had some farm hands. Technically I do, because I got a couple of them hired out. Busy work here at Kiwi. You know what? I forgot to look and see how much it costs to fill that thing up with seed. The number stopped. Oh well. We can re-rack the video here and look. Re-rack. Rewind. Re-rack. Rewind. Same thing, right? I bought it. So 35's ready to be planted. Field 1 is ready. 13 and 14 are ready to be planted. Field 20 is ready to be planted. And we need to get that ball rolling because eventually we're going to need to sell cotton bales again. I don't have my beacon on. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with the middle rims. So we'll change that out at some point. There is a stainless steel rim, but you can't put that on everything. You can't put that on every piece of equipment. And it might look weird. Such a long drive. Can you imagine this being a 16x map? We'd never get there. On a 16x map, we would probably have to have flatbeds, I would imagine, just to get our equipment from point A to point B. So, but I got some tanks here. Let me just fill up from them. Or no, we're in a hurry. I'm gonna fill up from the truck or from the tank here. We'll come back for those tanks later, maybe for contract work or something. Let's go ahead and fill up right here. Get that fertilizer. Alright, so we'll have to keep an eye on these guys so they don't run into each other. Are we good on seed? Yep, we filled it up. We're ready to plant. We will start planting. I guess I could go ahead and plant this area. You know what? This would be a good area to test that plow out. Let me bring that down. Here we go. Alright, where's that tractor at? Could bring the case and pull it. Yeah, I'll just get this one. I'm going to leave that right there. Because we definitely want to extend this field that way. So much to do and so little time to do it. This is going to take forever to get there. It's a big map. I'll say that. I like it though. I like the 4X map. I like the 4X map. I like the flatterness of it. I'm glad that it's not like rocky out in the middle or mountainy out in the middle. You can pretty much customize this map and make it all farmland. Farmable land, I guess, if you want to put it that way. But yeah, and you can make it grass fields. You can make it any kind of field you really want to. Kind of fruit types we got. Anybody else plant cotton yet? Nope. I'm really kind of only interested in if they're cotton fields. Watch them plant cotton in 21. That's a $5 million field. $5.2 million field. Hopefully they don't plant cotton in the field. I'm going to be really tempted. We're going to have to turn and burn if they plant cotton in that field. Like, we'll be doing every contract, mowing all the grass again. And, yeah. Maybe not. Hopefully they'll do... It'd be nice if they would do one over here in cotton again. Then I'd buy that, like, you know, instantly. I have seen them plant cotton over there before. And I'm not opposed to plowing under potatoes. I'm just saying. Potatoes are, yeah, they're no fun. Don't get me wrong, I like potatoes. I like mashed potatoes, fried potatoes, baked potatoes. You can do french fries, potato wedges, tater tots, hash browns, you know. Don't get me wrong, I like potatoes. But I don't like farming them. They're just, unless they come out with something better, they're not very good. They're not, I don't know. Something about them. It's like Meg from Family Guy. You know, you just have to hate them. You have to hate her. It's just one of those things. Doesn't matter, you know, it's just like, ew. It's like, ew. Alright, let's take this plow down here. So yeah, I wonder if this works. Somebody that doesn't have the CFC mod, if you have this Stevie pack, let me know, does this work? Will it create new fields? Because technically this is a cultivator, right? It's not really, yeah, technically this is a cultivator for the in-game part of it. And this might not even be in-game. This might be the one from 17. Now that I think about it, I think the in-game one is the 12 one. I don't think there is a 10-meter one. See, our guys aren't quiet yet. We got time. We got time. Actually, no, we don't. We've got like 2 minutes left, so we may have to explore these mods in the next episode here. I've already done a double episode. That's the bad part, is just the driving. I guess what I'm going to have to start doing is setting up stuff at different parts of the field, so if we finish one project we can move on to the next one and not have to drive. Because mostly this is a video of driving. They're working on it. Nothing like teamwork, guys. That's a screenshot right there. Got a screenshot. Got my fertilizers working together. And they are spraying their hearts out. That almost doesn't sound right. Spray, stop spraying your heart out. No, that's not it. Stop crying your heart out. That's the lyric. By Oasis. Good band there. Go ahead and unfold this. Now, like I said, this, I don't know if this will, I know it'll create a field But is it the CFC mod that's allowing me to do that? Or is it actually set up by Stevie to do this? See, I think it would have to be under plows in order to create fields. Because the other ones that we had, these 8-meter ones, they were under plows. And now they're under subsoilers, which technically is a plow. So I don't know, without the CFC mod, I don't think you could use these, but it'll still take the plow texture because they are subsoilers. See what I'm saying? It's confusing. So we want to allow create field with this. Roll on this way, and I'm off already, so I need to be outside on this one. Don't need to come inside. I need to stay as outside as I can because I can take the... I'm still not there. Yeah, this one is not... it's not like that 12XL that we got from... what was it? Yogi. That had a picture of Yogi on it. Yogi Bear. This one is not plow outside. It stays right with the... right with the thing here, so... Actually, I almost need to turn my lights on. Sun needs to come on up. Need to go grab breakfast over at McDonald's over there. So we'll create this field and hopefully get it planted in cotton soon. I need to stay left here. What number are we on? 2589. Need to stay around 2589. It wants to pull right for some reason here. I don't know why. It's really wanting to pull right. And we'll try to leave about the same amount of width, I'm thinking, on the outside here. Like right... there maybe? Looks good to me. I don't know. Maybe we need to go a little more. I am going to put that texture thing back in there, so I'll go a little more with it. Alright, you know what? It looks like it really came right there at the end. Let me go back and take some of that out. This thing is really pulling to the right. Is it? I wonder if it's my controller that's doing it. Boy, we are really getting in bonus time. I'm going to have to say sayonara, guys, and end this video. Plow all that out there. Okay, there we go. That's better. Because, like I said, I'm coming back with the landscaping bit and fixing that. Outside is good. We want to create our perimeter here. I wonder if it'll pull right going this way. We'll see. Alright guys, so we'll come back in the next episode. We'll finish creating this perimeter and hopefully get our seed hawk rolling somewhere on a field far, far away. Until next time guys, remember you reap what you sow. It's Matt from the Green Arcade. We'll see you guys later.